representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest.
Welcome to the field, your Las Vegas Raiders!
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense set it out for their opening drive. Calling the shots at quarterback, the fifth-year dual threat out of Liberty. Here's Malik Willis.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
About that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Now Willis looking to throw on second down. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's third down. We had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Air it out on third. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by the first overall pick in the draft. Help lead Indiana football's turnaround, Fernando Mendoza.
Here's the moment this fan base has dreamt of since this pick was announced. Their #1 pick, savior of the franchise, captaining their offense in week one. The expectations are sky high, maybe even unrealistic to a degree. But the future is undoubtedly bright with him right at the center of your team.
And he only manages one, couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Mendoza on second. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's taken down directly off that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's Mendoza. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
This is Genty on second. He still has room inside the 30. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now we got the first carry of the game for the rookie out of Arkansas. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Now after the play, it looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap to Mendoza. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play.
Field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Willis to the air. Complete over the middle. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play. They get the first down, too.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Slot man motioned over. Achan, a first down carry. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Look like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it can.
And he's going to be taken down back at the 39. And that means it is now 4th and 12. They'll punch it away again. Bradley Kenyon headed back out. Dylan Lau being back deep for the Raiders. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that sets up a Raiders first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Pitch play to Genty. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
2nd down. This is Mendoza. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. To the sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds. He gained about 14 before he stepped out, and it is first down Las Vegas.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action. Mendoza vacates quickly left side. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. This is Mendoza. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards, make this 3rd and short.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. On 3rd down, Genty. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough, and got the first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Here's Mendoza out of the play fake. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Zach Sealer. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Mendoza now. Complete out to the right. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31.
So pick up a 13. Leads to 3rd down and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Mendoza. He's got a man, but he can't make the catch. And it hit just a little too much. Breaks up that big play as 3rd down goes unanswered. Gay's kick is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working on 2nd down. Willis. Jump ball here, and it's an interception! And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Raiders
so 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Mendoza. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be forced out of bounds with a gain of, looks like about 4.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They go handoff to Washington. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got third down well inside field goal range. Mendoza working. And the hit is going to break up the catch. Incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby, Brock, who actually could have broken that one up. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
Gay's kick is good. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they haven't been able to find their way on the scoreboard just yet as the deficit has reached 9 points. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Willis to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Dylan Laube on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. A give to Washington. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Play fake. Here's Mendoza. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Mendoza. He's going for it himself. They're going to pick up 12. That's going to set them up with a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's going to be taken down. Gain of about 14 on the play, and that is good for a Raiders first down.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pass caught by Jack Bench. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Mendoza, 3rd and short. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he's in the negative to begin the new season, Brock. First carry of the year winds up losing yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd down now for Mendoza. Finding Bowers on the out route. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Genty from the gun. Gets to space right side. And he gets home. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty. That's his first of the season. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
Gay on for the point after.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. That grows their lead to 9.
Raiders 16. Dolphins 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Miami offense headed out there now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Fighting for it. Oh, he's got it! And they're finally able to take him down. The damage done on that play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It's Achane on the inside give. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is in! And this is going to be Raiders football.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, the sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Third and long for him here. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3.
3-yard line.
The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, because safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up.
12-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's Ewers to throw. Oh, puts some air under this one, right side. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that catch. It's 3rd down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Putting the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And is Nakobe Dean. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First down from the 42. It's Mendoza. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Here's the snap to Mendoza. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's taken down at the 30. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
17 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mendoza. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Mendoza on 2nd. It's reeled in by Benson. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
This is Mendoza. Complete beyond the marker. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that sets up a Raiders first down.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down. This is Mendoza. This one's caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Here's Mendoza. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown Raiders. Jack Bash with his first NFL touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. And with field position and the clock against him, you're probably not going to see anything of substance. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
Brings up second and 1.
They'll stick with the ground game here. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Importantly enough, they get that first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
So entering, and with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They'll cobble together a yard there. To a halt that time by Alex Austin.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
Now Mendoza. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that, they open up a bigger one down the road.
Third and just 2 to go. And they pitch it to him. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. Jukes away from one. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Air it out on third. Gets this one away in the nick of time, but the defense still quick enough to alter that throw. It's incomplete, and now it's fourth down. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And it is first down, Las Vegas. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Shotgun give here to Genty. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you could get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down, and they're going to stick with Genty. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
As the reams of data have really grown, Kate, and this game is becoming more analytical by the Sunday, I think we have learned that running volume matters. You can't get away from the run game, especially after a negative play. I like that call.
So a dime look defensively from the Dolphins here on this third down. Mendoza working. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. To Vegas, first down.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Mendoza now. It's a screen play to Genty. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete. Try and get that one to Brock Bowers. And now it's third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Mendoza. Has it at the 7. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Little momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 6-yard
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Counter give to Genty. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Gay to add the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. And the lead now up to 23.
The score, Raiders 30, Dolphins 7.
kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins. Achan getting back to work. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Zone read, they hand it to Achan. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Second down carry for Achan. He dodged the tackle. Achan gets a first down and more. He's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Dolphins.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. Runs inside the 35. And he gets home. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achan on the board. That's his first of the season. All right, Brock, so these guys showed a little fight with that touchdown, and they're going to need that the next couple of weeks as they try to recover from what's looking like a season-opening loss.
Okay, we got enough decades of data to know the playoff odds are not good when teams begin the season 0-2 or 0-3. Next week, going to be critically important. And they're hoping maybe that
throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. He's off to the races. The 40. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
32.
So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but it's definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Zone read, they'll give it to Jeanty. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
And over there, Cade, that's going to get some love from his coaches, maybe some fist bounds too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
Mendoza, 3rd and short. Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. To the sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds. He gained about 14 before he stepped out, and that is good for a Raiders first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
From the pistol, a give to Washington. Into the secondary past the 40. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big hitter on first down. 36 yards. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
The tackle by Cleveland Farrell. It's a loss of 2. Brings up
Last catch went the wrong way. It's 2nd and 12. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Hand off to Jeanty. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. This from 35 yards away. Game's kick is good. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to get back to work here. Let's see what's coming up on their schedule. First, they're at San Francisco. Then back home for Kansas City. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Play action, Ewers. He's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. There's Crosby again. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Throwing on second, Ewers. He's got it over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Complete to Tutu Atwell. A 12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Ewers to throw. Finds his back. Achane to the sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds. A gain of about 14 before he stepped out. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Ewers now to throw. Goes right back to Achane, complete. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to be a Dolphins first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
You motion the tight end over. To throw, here's Ewers. Dulcich hauls it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that is a Dolphins first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Dolphins.
To throw, Ewers. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A gain of 2.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Throwing now, it's Ewers. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
One score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up. And I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The ability to take any completion, short or deep down the sideline, and continue adding yardage, that's called yak, and every coach loves it.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he runs it across. Touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete! And no, he can't reach the end zone again. Got them the touchdown, but cannot add on another 2.
Dolphins 19.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. All right, 1st and 10, going heavy to the right side here, 3 tight ends. Here's Mendoza out of the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Pitch play to Jeanty. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's the snap to Mendoza. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
Then you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Jeanty on the draw. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 4.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. This is Mendoza. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Caught by Gordon out of the backfield. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that is a Miami 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Throwing here, Ewers. Pass complete to Dulcich. And out of bounds before he can extend for that marker, Brock, but still a gain of 9. Nicely done on 1st down, 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ewers to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the 1st.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Miami.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. And Mendoza the hurry up here. Changing up the call.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now it's Ewers. He's got to feed him, and he makes the catch. And he's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins 1st down.
1st down, Dolphins.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
8 yards on the pickup. brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away. Got a man in the area, Brock, but correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was trying to hit him there. It looked like he was just getting rid of that football.
I'm not going to correct you. You're right. And that's really a compliment to this defense. You saw the guy. He had his man, but the coverage, well, it was too good, and he didn't trust that throw.
3rd down run from Achane. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's going for it himself. And he has that 1st down and avoids the hit, too, at the end. Nicely done. This drive rolls on.
A gain of 15.
Offense up to the line fast.
Dolphins 1st down.
Now the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane. That is his 3rd in this 2nd half.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter.
Dolphins 27.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts with Jency. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders leading by 8. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another give here to Jency. He's tackled after a gain of about 13. And that sets up a Raiders 1st down. Warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
1st and 10 at the 49
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Going right back to Jency. Oh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
2nd and 1.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go handoff to Washington. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but did not. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
there's a calling that I can't ignore out in the wild. If you keep pushing, gonna hear me roar. Soul is on fire. Oh, hey, hey, hey. Oh, hey, hey. Push me so far till I break. Push me so far till I